Hey there, this is Carla from C Law Plans, and today I'm going to be doing the month of March in my MakseLife goal setting planner, and I'm going to be using the Dolce planner, stickers, some Simply Gilded washi, a ruler because I always need a straight edge, and a Muji pen. This Muji pen is very new to me. I have never used their pens before, but I actually decided that I really liked it. It's a really, really dark gel ink, and they have the capped versions, and they call them the knock, but they're basically clicky pens. And so I'll be using that this month as well. And so here I'm just kind of trying to figure out the spacing. I've done this enough, you would think that I would remember the spacing and the sizes of washi that I would need each month. But I actually really like going through and covering the days that are not included in the month on the calendar, because for some reason, sometimes when I look at my month, I always get really confused. And if I see an empty block there, I'll assume that I can schedule something for it, even though the dates are completely muted and grayed out and pretty obvious that they're not actually days of the month. And so I always go through and just cover everything with washi, and I think that it just looks pretty. And so I hope that you guys are ready for a little bit of a chatty plan with me, because I have no agenda today. I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about. I'm just going to be rambling about all the things, and I hope that you enjoy it. If not, just go ahead and turn the volume all the way down and just watch me decorate my pages. So I've mentioned in the past videos that I've had before that I always have this running sticky list over here on the sidebar of my month. When I first get my planner in the beginning of the year, or I guess the end of the previous year, I go through every single month and I put these huge sticky notes in every single monthly view. Because when I plan, if I ever schedule anything, the very first place I ever check is my monthly view. And so I have everything on the sticky note because I don't like committing to putting it in the actual planner and writing in there, because plans change, dates change, things change, and as you can see, I like everything to be pretty uniformed as far as the decorating aspect of things go. And so I go through the entire month and I basically just write down all of the things that are happening that month. I used to do a highlighter and highlight each thing, but I think I'm just going to go through and just do dots because I want it to be a little bit more functional. We're getting a lot of stuff done on the house in the next couple of months, and so I don't want to have to worry about writing things down and going back and highlighting it to make it look like it's part of the month as far as decorating. I want it just close to pen only so I can just add things in as I need it without having to worry about searching for that specific highlighter that I used. You'll also see some random sticky flags in my monthly view. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason of why I chose to use a sticky flag instead of writing it on that long list of the sticky notes that I'm working on right now. And so for whatever reason, I decided that I needed a sticky flag for that particular event instead of writing it on the long list, and I have absolutely no idea why. So these sticky flags that I pull up right now, they're covered with another sticky flag because I have a list of all of my IG takeovers that I am hosting on my account over on Instagram. I just said that. I don't know why I repeated that, but I am trying to get people to do takeovers every 2 weeks on my account, and I've got them in my monthly view in addition to a long list in my note pages in the back. But I did cover the names just because I wanted a little bit more privacy, so it would be a little bit more of a surprise come that weekend when I announce it as well. And so my monthly views are usually extremely functional because, again, like I said, I go to my month first in order to reference anything. I do not keep my bills in my monthly planner. I have all of my bills and financial stuff digitally because I just don't want that in my monthly view because it would just be too cluttered for me, and 90% of my bills are on auto pay anyway. And so I very rarely have to even think about having those things come out. And so now here I'm going through and I am just cutting off these little date squares for this particular kit. I have this kit for the Passion Planner, but I'm not using the Passion Planner right now. And they are made for date covers for that particular size planner. But because I'm not using it in a weekly and I'm using it on a monthly, I just went ahead and I just cut off those little squares and they still fit very well. And so I am going to just go ahead and put all of these date covers. This is the first time I've used date covers on the monthly view. And I have to say, I actually really like it because the month of March in the MakseLife is a very, very faint green. And so there's just a really muted green tone to the whole month as far as the dates and stuff like that. And I really like the way these particular date covers look with that muted green. Personally, I'm not the hugest fan of green, but this particular shade of green, like this hunter gray and this kind of little, what is that called, monochrome, where it goes from light to dark, I really like that. And then I'm just going to go through and I'm going to just start doing some decorations for the actual page just to make it look a little bit prettier. I love this idea right here of the books sticker. I've never kept track of the books in my monthly view, but I think I might actually end up doing that. So I'll have to find some more books stickers because I am going to start reading a lot more. And I love the idea of keeping track of what I am reading or what I want to read. I also have a reading log in my other planner as well, so I will have to try and figure out one particular space that I want to keep all of that. And so I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to start decorating a little bit of the page to make it look a little bit more fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little 6-minute plan with me video. I am going to try and post some images over on Instagram. So if you're not already following me over there, head over and say hi. And again, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and give a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe too. Bye.